vortex. It is so strange, the time that we're in. But I'm pretty sure that many people have thought that in every single generation that has ever existed. But I'm just so sad for the children that have to grow up right now, because they'll never know what it's like to have parents that pay attention to them, you know? I mean, it's why I'm so opposed to television, because the television was like given to our civilization in hopes to destroy it. And a lot of people in America would consider it to be a commodity. But I don't think commodities are good for the citizens of this country. I just don't. I think that all the commodities make us lazy. Ooh, somebody just smoked a cigarette. That's exciting. I love cigarettes. They threw it out of the car. I just saw the cherry and the ashes. That was cool. I wish y'all could have seen that. No, but I love cigarettes because they're just like old school. I know that I shouldn't though, because it's like yet another thing that they gave to people to kill us, but cigarettes are nowhere near as bad as all these other things. And I'm not just saying that to justify my former chain smoking habit, but I think that cigarettes are by far like the best addiction that anybody could have, because not only do they help you stay focused, but I mean it's like a motivational tactic. I have a bunch of nicotine gum. I have nicotine gum and nicotine lozenges. I'm not addicted to nicotine. I never was. Like, even when I was a chain smoker, I was never addicted to it. I just love the fuck out of cigarettes. And I'm a writer, so it made sense to smoke. But if anybody needs help quitting smoking, I can help you. I mean, I don't vape. I think vaping is stupid, but I know that it's like very similar to smoking. So if you're having trouble with that, I can help you. Just reach out to me. You have to come up with a way to combat these self-destructive desires. Like, for every self-destructive desire, you need to like replace it with something that's really positive for you. I don't think it's bad to smoke. Like, if you smoke like seldomly, it's not bad. If you have a couple drinks every night, it's not bad. You know? If you smoke weed, it's not bad. But it's like, if you do this stuff all the time, it can't possibly be good for you. And I'm not just talking physically, but like, you're not gonna get as much out of it. And it's not just about the tolerance. Like, people always talk about like physical tolerance, but that's not what I'm talking about. I think that mentally and emotionally, when you get attached to substances and you get attached to different routines that you have, it can actually be like the precursor to a condition called, I always mispronounce this word, anhedonia? No, that's not the word. You even wrote it down. You wrote it down because of how much you mispronounce it. Yeah, I wrote it down, but I don't have it with me. It's, anhedonia. I think that's how you say it. It's where you lose pleasure in activities. So things that you got enjoyment out of, you no longer enjoy. You don't want to fuck. You don't want to leave the house. You don't want to get out of bed. So, I think that, like, doing substances can definitely lead you down that path. And that's why people are like, really suicidal, and that's why they get on harder drugs. Because the previous drugs that they were on just, like, don't do it for them anymore. But it's like, if people had hobbies instead of habits to fill their time, they would realize that there's, like, a greater purpose for them than just escaping life, you know? And I feel bad for them, I really do, because I understand, like, I have too many friends, like, going through this shit. One of my friends has borderline personality disorder, and it's really, really bad. But, like, whenever she gets really fucked up, like, she texts me or calls me, and, you know, she's, like, desperate to feel better, but, you know, it's like she makes it sound like she really wants to get help. But, you know, it's like she was telling me, well, you know, my brain can't stop without drugs and alcohol, Amy. Like, I can't not vape. I can't not drink vodka. I can't not smoke an ounce a week. So, I mean, I remember those days when I was smoking an ounce a week, dude. And I really don't think that I was enjoying weed anywhere near as much as I thought I was. But it was just something that I was so used to doing. And I think that that's a major issue. We tell ourselves that we enjoy something, but really it's just because we don't know what else to do. But, you know, I play music, and I do the posters, these just incredible works of art, okay? That was a joke. But it's like, I'm a very passionate person, so it kind of figures that the kind of things that I would do artistically would reflect that passion. And it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that people, and I don't want to just assume, but I can't much help it, okay? Because passionate people love the fuck out of me. And it doesn't matter if they agree with me or not. They agree with the passion. And I know that that's why God kept me alive. Because I was a passionate alcoholic, man. I was passionately in love with booze and cigarettes and cannabis and just total self-destruction. So it kind of figures that, you know, being far removed from that I would be, like, passionately in love with Jesus Christ, and I would read the Bible all the time, and I would, you know, do a Psalms musical, like shit like that. I'm very in tune with that spirit. But it can be bad, though. I know that it can be bad. I know that, like, the devil can fuck with my head. He's nowhere near as successful as he used to be, though. I'll tell you that. And if he is successful, it's for a much shorter duration than he used to be. And that's all you can really hope for in life.